the force that drives me the most is good medicine. This company was based on good medicine, and I knew as long as I focused on good medicine, eventually we would win. And I never once thought, no matter how difficult this got, that we would ever lose. This is the longest I've ever turned my phone off in the last 20 years.
Really?
I'm honored.
Yeah.
And
So you can edit all of this stuff and clean it all up and redo it if
I
it
don't
needs
think
to be.
there's going to be much to clean up, really. What we're going for is just you.
Yeah, okay.
authentically you.
Mm-hmm.
The F-bombs will cut out.
Yep, okay. I'll do my best. Yep,
No, no.
Okay, let's start with an easy one.
yep.
So tell us your name and your title with DriverCheck.
Chris Page, and I am now chairman of the board. My parents were migrant farm workers, and we were dirt poor. And I can remember once when when I was about 10, my father waking me up in the middle of the night to help him steal some food. And I can remember that I never wanted to be in that position ever again. So, and working hard was going to be my way out of that life. One day, I told my parents that I decided I was going to be a doctor. It happened one morning when I woke up. There was nothing religious or anything about it. I just knew right then and there I was going to be a doctor, and I aimed straight into medical school from that point when I was 15 or 16 at that time. I loved emergency medicine. I was born for that job. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I love all the activity. I loved the fact that the department was always on fire, and we were putting out fires every day, and I loved every minute of it. But I reached the night wall, and I couldn't do one more night. It was the night shift really that drove me away from the emergency department. And at some point along the way, I did have trouble dealing with telling one more parent that their child had died. I just reached a point where I couldn't do that anymore. So there were a number of factors that moved me on. I realized at age 50 I had a bit of a talent for the business of medicine, and that was exciting. I could my adrenaline junkie gland fired off when I got involved with that, and it was leases and getting X-ray and ultrasound and dealing with labs and blah blah blah. And I did that for a few years, and that really set me up well for developing DriverCheck, because I had the medicine and I had some sense of the business of medicine. Not a lot of skill, but enough to be dangerous and enough to get started. In the very beginning, I was just looking for something different because I knew my time in Emerge was done. And so I saw that drug testing was coming to Canada, and I was like Canada's third guy to go down and get an MRO license in the States. And I came back here with a license and then tried to find a lab, and I got an American lab and got in my truck and started driving up and down the highway in my pickup truck and signing on clients, and the company just started to grow, and we had our first employee, Diane, and she was in here, and $7 an hour cash under the table. We had a lot of fun in this barn getting this thing started. It was very stressful at the beginning, but yeah, we muddled on through. I remember doing our first lab test. It was a Laidlaw result, and we were handwriting it out and then faxing a handwritten fax to Laidlaw with our first negative test. We had a rotary dial phone, green. When we made the big move out of the building, it got lost. I think Diane took a mallet to it, but she won't admit to it. I can remember when we had enough money to get a vacuum cleaner, because I was doing all the cleaning. So we got a Kenmore, and it was the same time that movie Fish Called Wanda, Ken. Remember, if you guys ever saw the movie, there was Ken in there. So we still call it Ken, and we still have it today. And then I remember one day we had enough money to leave the hot water heater on all weekend. So we used to turn off the hot water heater at night. Anyway.
When was the first moment that you truly felt that what you were doing had become successful?
I had partners along the way. I learned something from every partner. Really didn't feel like I'd owned the company until my partner became my children. I really knew that I won. I'd won. I really did win. As long as we kept practicing the best possible medicine, I just knew we would win. I never once thought that we wouldn't. And look where we are today. There's so much going on in DriverCheck right now. Every department you go to, it's almost like an emerged department, because there's a cauldron of activity in every department. We're doing this and we're doing that, and we're going into virtual care, and the IT department's on fire, and the sales department can't keep up, and it's wonderful just to watch. And I was out with a couple of our staff the other evening, and just listening to them talk about all the stuff that was going on, and the thoughts and the activity and the smart people that we've been able to attract to our company. And it's like it's on fire. All we've got so far is a really good start. This thing is just going to explode. We have so many new projects. It's so exciting. I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, what's going on today? It's so exciting. And it's it is like an emerged department in there. So that momentum has been maintained, so it's pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
What would you like to say to clients that have been with DriverCheck for a long time?
Thanks for the loyalty. It's part of what made us what we are today. And I will repay that loyalty with better products, more products, closer relationships, and I just see so much potential for what this company is going to be able to do. I really think we've just got a good start.